Hey, welcome back to our idle game tutorial series. In this video, we will be making the last two upgrades which are missing from what I had planned for the first batch of CC upgrades. It will be a little bit shorter and faster because we did all the groundwork in a previous episode. So let's get to it. First, we will begin by creating a new script for the second CC upgrade. So it's going to be CCU02, and that will be Stardust efficiency, Stardust boost. Let's go with Stardust boost. If we look at this other upgrade here, we need a class name, obviously, and virtual functions. All right. So our class name is going to be CCU02 Stardust boost. All right. What else do we have? All right. So let's grab the virtual methods in upgrade.gd. All right. Let's grab this. I will actually grab everything because this will allow us to keep track of the properties we have initialized and those we haven't. Right, so we obviously need to create an init function. All right, so we have init path and extend upgrade. All right, so we want to load the level. So let's create the level right now. We're gonna go in DataCCUpgrades and start with export variable U02 Stardust boost level. This one is going to be an int starting at 0. CCU02 Stardust boost level. All right. Let's get back to our CCU2. So we need to load the level. So level is going to be equal to game.ref.data.ccupgrades.u02. Title will be Stardust Generator Efficiency, something like this. Base cost will be 1. And cost will be, well, calculate cost. Well, cost is going to be 1 anyway. We will not use calculate cost in this upgrade. All right, so we can get rid of this and document this. CCU2 upgrade increases the amount of Stardust generated per second. Right? So here I really want the cost to be 1 consciousness core every level, right? I wanted max level to be 5. Well, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. I was just checking if I had to consider the 0 value. but I guess not. Max level, that's the kind of documentation we don't really need. Here, we just want to initialize values, right? So description, let's see. Bar text string is equal to increases the amount of stardust generated by the universe. Oh, right? We want to add the effects. So it's going to be new line, bold. Let's close this and effects. I want this to be +1 stardust a second, right? I thought about something which can be added to the other upgrade we already did, which is if level is inferior to max level, we want to add the cost. Otherwise, we want to get rid of the cost in the description. So here we will add the cost when the level is under 5. So new line, bold, and bold. And this is going to be cost. And cost will be cost consciousness score. Yeah, the S is kind of tricky here. Let's leave it. And we want to return text. All right. Can afford. Well, here we do need this if game.ref.data.consciousness score is superior or equal to cost. We do want this. Return true or else return false. If level is superior or equal to max level, we want to return false. Okay. Level up. Right. So again, if level is superior or equal to max level, we want to return. Otherwise, we want to create an error, which will be the result of handler consciousness score dot ref dot consume consciousness score, and we want to consume cost amount of consciousness score. If error, we want to return. Otherwise, we want level to be plus equal 1. We want game ref data.CCUpgrades dot do2.level to match this level here, and we want to emit level up. So we have level up dot emit, and we have HandlerCCUpgrades dot ref dot upgrade leveled up, and we want to emit self. Absolutely perfect. We don't need to introduce the effect of the upgrade in there, because that will be in the Stardust generator handler. So maybe we can do this right away. Let's go in the handler here. Right. on timeout, we do this. So now, because we are adding an upgrade, increasing the efficiency of the generator, we actually need to keep track of the generator power. So let's create a var which we will name generator power. That's going to be an int, and it will be default to 1. I will document it as amount of stardust generated every loop. All right. So we need a method that will calculate generator power. That will be a void method, because all it does is update generator power. Of course, we do want to calculate generator power after we have loaded data, right? But we want to make sure that our upgrades are loaded before this guy. All right. I guess that's something we will have to deal with when we play with the loading of the game, which we do not use at the moment. So let's just ignore this loading. It could be a problem, that's future me that will deal with it. So calculate generator power. So let's create a variable new power, which is going to be an int, and we'll have a base of 1. We will add new power. We will add to it the amount of level GameRef.data and the amount of level in the upgrade, right? So data.cc.02 multiplied by 1, which is useless. Let's have this new power, and at the end we want generator power to be equal to new power. Calculate the amount of stardust, which should be created every second. It should be created every second. The reason why I have an entire function for this and I do not have this on the untimer timeout is just to avoid calculating it every second. I just want to calculate this when something modifies the amount of stardust we generate every second, like having an upgrade leveling up. So here we do want to create stardust with generator power. So now that we have a calculate method, we can do it in a very complex way. I mean, very complex. Let's not be extrapolating here, but we could filter the upgrades which are directly impacting the amount of stardust which are generated. But what we can do is just recalculate every time something is leveling up, right? Just to be sure. So HandlerCCUpgrades.ref upgrade leveled up, and we want to connect watch for upgrades level up. All right, not really. That's kind of annoying. Well, we're gonna keep watchful upgrades level up, and we're gonna create a new one which will be watch for CCU01 level up. All right, which doesn't exist. So let's create it. No, actually we don't. We just rename this. Wait, here, I guess. All right. There's one thing though, which I thought about later on. The way we filter here isn't actually super smart, considering that each upgrade has their own level up signal. So what we can do is have this, right, watch for upgrade level up, upgrade level up, which will take an upgrade and the void and pass. All right. But here, what we can do is instead have get ref.cc. Wait a second. What's the name of the upgrade? It's U01 started generation. And here we want to grab leveled up. So here we're directly connecting on the signal emitted by this very upgrade and wait for it. But then we do want to disconnect this one as well. Disconnect. And because now we actually have the direct upgrade, we don't need the if check. And we can just reduce this way. So HandlerCCUpgrade ref U1 when it does level up, and then we disconnect. All right. Sweet. So here, watch for upgrades level up, where we just want to calculate generator power. Triggered when an upgrade levels up. We calculate generator power. All right. Hey, it's editing me passing by to just warn you that this is actually not gonna work. It will work when we actually don't load the game and have no level in CCU01. But if we do, this is actually a return to induce an else statement, which we actually don't want. So we actually want the calculate generated power as well as the signal watching to be here before we actually start the timer and before we actually have an else statement, right? So here the connection to CCU01 is actually correct in the else statement. Otherwise, it is not for those two methods, two instructions, which must be called whatever the situation. Anyway, I let you back to order me. So maybe we can test this. All right. Let's go in our CC upgrade here. Let's reference our new upgrade. So on ready, I want to have U02 Stardust boost, and that's CC U02. Yep. And I want to create a new one, CCUO dot new. There's a 3 here. What the hell? All right. reference to CC upgrade 02. All right, and I need to list it here. Odoo Stardust Boost. Okay, since I've added an upgrade here, it should automatically add itself to the upgrade list. Let's see. Well, I'm quite happy about it, not gonna lie. So yeah, here is this. We can purchase actually any of those. So we can purchase this one, which is unfortunate because now we cannot start generating Stardust. Well, but let's just give us more consciousness scores to try this. Let's get 10. All right. So let's purchase the Stardust generation. And now let's update and generate 2 per second. And we can buy it 5 times to generate 6 Stardust per second. Damn, it's working really well, and we have the cost gone in the description, so maybe we can go back in the first upgrade we did to add this little check here. If level is superior or equal to max level, no, it's inferior to max level, I want to add this. Right? Perfect. Now we are actually in front of a little problem, right? Because we're supposed to start the game with 1 Stardust, but we actually can choose between those 2 upgrades, and we can mess it up by buying this. So I will make another video after this about how to make upgrades unlockable or not, locked, unlocked, etc., etc. We will do this later. First, I want to create another upgrade. All right. So let's start a new script, which will be CCU03, and that will be unlock nebulas. Right. Let's grab our upgrade abstract. Oh, damn, it was selected. Here it is. And we wanna add it in there. So class name, CCU03, unlock nebulas. Then we want to extend upgrade, and that's CC upgrade 03 unlocks nebulas. Wow, so inspired. I'm impressed. And paste this. All right. So again, we want to init, right? Initialize values. So level, well, we need to create a new data for it. So export var u03 unlock nebulas, and that's a boolean which is false. And that is CCU03 unlock nebulas level, right? So CCU03 level is going to be equal to game.ref.data.cc.u03. All right. Title will be unlock nebulas. Then base cost is actually going to be 5. And cost is going to be 5. All right. So we can get rid of this. Description. Well, var text, which is a string, will be equal to unlock the ability to create nebulas. Quite mysterious, isn't it? Text. Well, actually, let's just make it effects there. Oh, by the way, if you ever have your text description displaying those little B things here instead of having bold text, it's because you do. Where's my component upgrade? It's because you haven't checked the BB code in there, right? This is what allows us to have bold text and all that kind of things. Anyway, back to this. Effects, unlock the ability to create nebulas. All right, cool. If level is inferior to max level, we want to add SQL new line B and B cost being consciousness goals and this being cost. All right. Yep, I'm very much aware that we don't know what max level is. It's alright. You will learn very soon. And we want to return text. I will tell you what max level is. Alright, max level is an int equal to 1. There you go. Happy? Max level. Alright. Efficient documentation. We can get rid of this virtual line. Calculate costs, we will not use calculate costs. Can afford, well, again, it depends. If level is superior or equal to max level, no, you can't. If game.ref.data.consciousness equals or superior or equal to cost, then you can. Otherwise, we would consider you can't. All right. And we have the level up thing again. So if level is superior or equal to max level, return. Now we want an error, which is error returned by handler consciousness call .ref.consume, and we want to consume cost. If error, I want you to return. Otherwise, we are free to add one level and have game.ref.data.CCUpgrades.u03 to be equal to true. Then we can level up emit and HandlerCCUpgrades ref upgrade level up dot emit with self as an argument. Oh, this doesn't consume Stardust to level up. It actually Consciousness. That's very unfortunate. It means it's also wrong in the others. Oh, wow. My documentation is so... Anyway, consciousness core and the number one. Consciousness core to level up. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, we need to add this one to our upgrade list as well. So we have HandlerCCUpgrades. We want to have a new one. So on ready variable u03, and that is unlock nebulas CCU03, and that's a new CCU03 dot new. All right. Oh my god. How can I make so many mistakes? Reference, it's actually typing and talking at the same time. That's the kind of thing my brain is not used to do. Reference to CCU upgrade 03. All right, and add it to this list right there. Now we can start the game and have our 3 consciousness core upgrades. When we buy something, the cost disappears. Why? Oh, I can't buy it. Well, if I restart the game, I can buy it. Ha! So anyways. Maybe I want to get rid of this. Do I want to do this right now? No, I don't. I don't. So anyway, that will be it for this episode. We will have created 2 more CCU upgrades. One functional, which helps us create more starters per second, right? And another one which doesn't function yet because it just unlocks a feature that doesn't exist. So what's missing is a way to generate consciousness cores, which will come in the next video. Why is my hair invisible? All right. I hope you like this one, and I will see you in the next videos.